this is Björn Lundberg. Welcome to Threefold Talk.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Hello. I have no drink.
Talk.
What is wrong with me?
I also did not bring a drink. Yes. So clearly it's a theme, and I don't have a drink demon to get me one either. So I don't even have like. I have to physically leave myself, and I don't know.
Mine's not even here right now. It's so lame.
You don't even have smaller ones that could. That's terrible. So.
No.
Oh, look at this, Susan. We've missed you too. Welcome back. Thank you for coming and joining us again. So, you may notice a couple new faces this week. Leigh-A and Amis have not changed forms with a Mirror of Miss. No, we have a couple of guests this week. Please welcome to the party, Elder Spud Monkey and Jessie Bree. Welcome.
Yay! Welcome. Wow.
Yeah, round of applause for the entry.
That was pretty cool. That's cool. There's no ramen rattle.
No, I mean, it's not a ramen rattle, but we saved those for later. So, you know. Yeah.
Welcome to you both.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good. Long day. Work days have been long, but this, didn't have to worry about busting out a quick drawing tonight. So, get to hang with you guys.
Yes.
Nice. So, have you drawn any more since WoTober ended? Or are you taking
it ended
a little
for
bit
me,
of a break?
It ended for me on Sunday, but then I do my own little thing where we have an art club that we'll probably chat about later. Who knows? But I'm working on something for my kiddo. I got a painting of Aragorn and Eomer. So
nice.
I'm going Lord of the Rings now. Oh, he zoomed in, and I'm inking it right now. So I'm starting, but no rest for the wicked, I guess. I don't know.
That's awesome.
And Jessie, this is not just your first time at Purple Rocks Hold, but your first time on a live stream.
Yay!
Yeah.
We talked you into it.
You did.
Twisted your
and
arm.
I even made it despite the weather attempting to keep me in town.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
In a snowstorm, nonetheless, which is a thing that we are terrified of here in the
Yeah, Mel, that's when the frozen water that falls from the sky falls in such large amounts.
Yeah.
It's imagine it a cold sandstorm. That's what it is.
Yeah. That then turns into water.
That then it will turn into water later.
It doesn't turn into water, it just piles up on the ground.
That's so strange.
So a sandstorm with very, very, very cold sand that never goes away.
Cold sand never goes away.
Yeah. It's there for life, forever.
I don't know.
No,
I mean,
totally won't go away in like 6 months.
There could be worse things, I think, than cold sand.
Yeah. Well, go out. We'll send you out one first, and then we'll see what you think afterwards. So yeah.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in from the cold and joining us, Jessie. We invited everybody here today because Jessie and Spuds were some of the most prolific WoTober contributors this year that we saw, and we wanted to celebrate all of the amazing art that everyone did. So we asked over on BlueSky, we asked everyone to give us their favorites of the art that they'd seen, and people shared and so we have a lot of cool art to look at in all sorts of different form factors. So we want to talk about that. But first, what we do here before all that is we talk about the Wheel of Time news.
Yeah. So we should do that.
Yeah.
It's time. What time is it, folks? It's time for the Daily Veil.
Yeah.
Spear brothers and sisters, It is time to cover up your face.
For the Wheel of Time has news, and we shall dance the spheres with it.
This is the Daily Veil.
Yes, folks. Dramatic Daily Veil time. How was that?
It's an intense intro for us to be like, not much going on.
No. how was that from the other side, Spuds and Jesse? Like, how was it to feel it from the background? Because it's very dramatic.
Oh, love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Spear Brothers and Spear Sisters.
Yeah. It definitely gives that.
It rumbles.
There is a rumble to it. It's so true. Like the end, it's just brilliant. So
Yeah.
but we're going to kick it off with something nice, folks. It was an anniversary. So it was an anniversary. Sorry, it is an anniversary. My apologies, because it's already the 7th for me. But it's the anniversary of the Robert Jordan's The Wheel of Time. This is the big white book of bad art. Is it?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
there we go. I always say that wrong. I always say
A
the big
fitting
bad
anniversary
book of
for
what- yeah.
today.
Yes, it's the art book for today. Yeah. So, but that came out in 1997. So that was 18 years old.
That's crazy.
It can go drinking in Europe.
That was before I started reading the books.
That was before I started reading the books as well. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Just like a year before, but
Yeah, it's probably about 2.5-ish for me. Yeah. So
that's
crazy.
So do you guys think that if the big white book were going to be made today, WoTober would be used as like a way to
I think that would be
a broader contributing collection
Yes.
of art?
that'd be fantastic. Could you imagine a lot of people just being able to contribute to that?
That would be really fun.
That'd be
That
pretty
would be-
epic.
An anthology of WoTober art. Maybe that should just happen.
With
Yeah.
a recipe book at the end, right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
All
'Cause
throughout,
there's,
sprinkled throughout.
yeah, they talk
Yeah.
about foods in that book though too. So there's plenty of places to slot in recipes. For sure.
Absolutely. So we don't actually have the folks who set up WoTober every year join us, which is Uno and Zukon.
Zukon, yeah.
Zukon, yeah. I want to say Zuko because I say Uno and then I want to just make it Zuko, but it's Zukon. Because they're both based in Europe and the time is no good for them. So every year we wish we could have them, but one year we'll have to just do this on a like a Saturday or something so they can join us. But yeah, I'll have to hit them up and be like, you make an anthology, like this should be a thing. It'd be a lot of fun.
So do you have a favorite big white book art piece?
Me personally?
Or any of you?
I don't actually own the big white book.
What?
I just
Why?
I just remember the Drakkar image being scary for many reasons.
It's the Drakkar for me too.
Maybe I do
That's
actually.
the one. It's the Drakkar.
So this got released as like a small, tiny paperback thing here in the UK. I didn't realize I had it for years. But it doesn't have any of the artwork, but like all the wording and like information is in like a tiny little paperback. And then I think actually someone did get me the white book recently, like in the last year or so, or 2 years. So maybe I do have it, and it's just on the shelf because I have a friend who like
clearly inspired you.
I have a friend who every time they go to like an old secondhand bookstore, antique bookstore, they always look for like hardback covers of Wheel of Time. Doesn't matter if I got the book already, they're like, I'll just buy it for you. It's like, okay, this is fun. And I've ended up with like 4 first editions of hardback Wheel of Time books as a result without realizing it. And I feel like that was maybe one of the books. I'm not sure. But I definitely didn't read it if I did get it. So I was like, oh, yeah. Sorry. A lot of digressing there. Yeah,
That was a really good story. Thanks for telling it. Jesse,
Pearls-
have you seen
Pearls
any of the art
flashed.
in the big white book?
Rob is a casual.
I've
now the
seen
casual
random
Wetlander.
pictures from it, but I haven't actually looked through the book itself.
Yeah. That's okay.
But people keep like showing off some of the pictures.
There we go. I've updated my name. The token casual Wetlander.
You can't be casual. You're still doing a live show every week.
Yeah. So apparently the Drakkar is the one to go for. So
The Drakkar. It's the
yeah.
Drakkar for me, for sure.
Drakkar.
Scary on many levels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the Tom is pretty good. I guess it's the Gleeman is pretty good.
Gleeman,
I feel
yes.
like as the art options go, it's pretty good. But yeah.
Something that completely skipped my radar, and in fact I only knew earlier this week because of the Steady, which is the name of Spud's crafting arts group that he mentioned. Apparently, the CruiseCon, YachtCon, sorry, is people are on their way to it. It's this weekend, isn't it? And I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jay has joined us. He's there
That
having
loser.
dinner with a number of WhatConners, because I think he
Hi.
said it.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
Hello, WhatConners.
Hello, Wild Connors.
YachtConners, I suppose, is the more technical term, but yes. Yeah. Welcome.
That's so cool. I love that they're doing that.
Yeah, it's very cool. We expect to see lots of photos posted, and maybe we'll feature our favorite photo next week. Who knows? We'll figure it out. You know, depends. There's a lot of water, so you gotta be careful around the eye, you guys. So you know.
Yeah.
Like, we've got to find one that sort of signifies the fact that they're yachting without displaying all that water, because they would just.
I hear that the boat they're on is like as big as a hole, so they're probably going to be able to take some pictures without water in them.
You'd hope so.
Yeah.
But they might only send us photos that contain water just to prank us a bit, just to punk us. Can you imagine that?
Or, so that you can know what the water's supposed to look like. As an example.
Yeah, this is the water not to drink, So.
Yes, don't drink that one.
Don't drink that one.
Don't try and cross that one without somebody who's really good at boat building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they can follow it up with photos of like glasses of drinks on trays and say, do drink these ones.
Yes.
The do's and don'ts of yachting.
Notice the change in color and amount of things floating in it.
Yes.
I do like to make things float.
Yeah, maybe they'll even send you one that has a floppy water tree, and that is old school threefold talk stuff.
That's my favorite. That's
if
my
you know,
favorite
you know,
thing to
folks.
go on a drink.
Floppy water tree. You have to go back. That's all in the archives, folks. Let's talk singing, because the Hills of Tanchico is up for another award.
Ah,
Right.
look at that.
So it's officially nominated in the Hollywood Music and Media Awards. Okay. And the other nominations are right there. You can see I've cut off Kevin Bacon at the bottom, which is the one that which is
Okay.
actually the one that got quote. Let me take that actually. So it's up against Kenzie Richardson's Force of Nature, which is in Vampirina, a teenage vampire. Maybe you heard that. Nikhil's obviously the Hills of Tanchico all the time. Lumi Pollock, Carmen Sanchez, and Ruby Marino, The Lies We Tell Our Hearts from Electric Bloom. Mark Sonnenblake, Drugs in My Booty.
Hey, that goes really well with Hills of Tanchico.
That does actually. Can you tell I was
They
reading
should have
that for the first time when I said that?
Double header.
Because I was assuming that was going to say body, and then I was like, in my booty, because I read it twice. From Harlem season 3, and Kevin Bacon, Highway from the Bondsman season 1. Just love that. So yeah, as Nikhil posts there, he's like, never did I want to think I'd be nominated for something alongside Kevin Bacon. So very, very cool.
Man, that's a pretty good 6 degrees of separation from Kevin Bacon moment right there.
Yeah, what is it? So if you know someone who knows Kevin, is that 2 degrees?
It's debatable, right? Because it's like 1 degree from Kevin Bacon would be like you connected to Kevin Bacon.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
So that's my theory, is that the last connection has to be Kevin. So you have to be 7 or less from Kevin.
Right. So 2. And then 3 for you guys. Yeah.
But it's not just knowing someone. It's like doing a project with someone, or like being a part of it.
Okay.
It's like it can't just be.
I thought it was like you know someone who knows someone who. Yeah.
No. It's about you're like work product. You know, like I did a thing with this
Right.
person who did a thing, who was in a movie with this person, who was in a movie with this person, who was in, with Kevin Bacon.
Gotcha.
That's kind
Okay.
of how it works. Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So you have to have some skin in the game.
Some skin in the game. Okay.
You can't have just like run into Kevin Bacon or in your
Yeah, because I'm sure that just casually happens. People are like, oh, hey, Kev, how you doing? You know, like.
I mean,
Last week doesn't happen.
there was a whole movie about kidnapping Kevin Bacon, which was pretty fantastic. I don't know if you guys have seen it.
Oh, that was the Guardians movie.
The Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. It was so
I did not see that.
You should see it. It's so good.
I'll add it to the list. It's a long list.
They
of
wanted,
folks,
they
you know,
wanted
so.
to give him the human a present, so they thought he really likes the song that this guy's in, so let's get him this guy. So they kidnapped Kevin Bacon as a present.
I've heard about this. I have not watched it, but I have heard about.
so
Oh
good.
yeah, he like I wasn't looking at chat when I was talking about the song, by the way. It's like, what's this about drugs and booty? And then Skeeter's like, that came full circle really fast.
Yeah, chat with a little bit bonkers there.
Yeah. Well, you know, we have fun.
Yeah.
Right. What else was there?
That was it. That was
it.
That was it.
I had one last fun thing. Last week, I was lucky enough to go and see this man because he is performing in Manchester, and so I went to see. Let me just show you on here. This play. This is
Dancing.
based in 1930s Ireland, dancing in Lunasa. You don't pronounce the G and the H, folks. If you want now, I know that. I was told multiple times how to say that. Yeah, it's really, really cool. He plays someone that's absolutely not like Perrin whatsoever, and it's like this very whimsical sort of accent thing he's got on the go. It was a great play. It was very, very funny, but also very, very serious at times, and I really, really loved it. And it's in like an incredible, really, really cool little theater that's in like it's like the Crystal Maze Final Dome thing that the stage is within, and you are literally sat basically within within the stage. You're basically there. Like at times, Marcus was stood next to me. That's how close you can get to things. Like, because there's 6 entrances to the stage, and they used about 3 or 4 of them for various things.
Cool.
And one of them was like I was sat next to in the front row, because there's not that many rows either. Like it's a small theater in that respect. Probably like 300 people or something, 400 people. And there was one point where he was standing just like on the edge of the stage, waiting for his bit to like, because like there were certain points where people just stood while other people talked or things like that. And he was like stood next to me as a result, and it was just like, hi.
Rob's like,
You're like,
it wasn't quite close enough for me to have done that, but if I stood up, I absolutely could have done that, and just, you know, then obviously got myself banned from that theatre for life, and probably got a restraining order from Marcus. Not my game, not my shtick. That's not how I roll. But yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah, we did get to meet him at the stage door afterwards, and he was so nice, absolutely wonderful, and he was thrilled to see us. I tell you this funny story. We were the second group of Wheel of Time people to come see the play, because it's not like a very, very big, well-known play or anything like that, or a well-known theatre. Like if you're in Manchester, you're in the theatre game, you'll know of the theatre. It's a national exchange theatre, but otherwise, it's not like, you know, it's not like Rosamund Pike doing something at like the literal, you know, UK National Theatre, like the one that's the biggest in the country or something like that. And he was telling us the stories like, oh, it was so nice, and we always love like seeing Wheel of Time fans. It's so great you come and see this, and like, you know, like Lara had come over from Ireland, and Becky come out from London, and you know, we talked about going to plays and things. And he's like, yeah, this person came like 2 weeks ago and saw the play, and like, you know, I saw them afterwards, like at the stage door we were, and they just said to me like randomly, like, why? Meaning like why Wheel of Time was cancelled. And he was just like, they kind of looked to me like I knew the answer, or it was my fault, you know. Is how we joked and like, well, Marcus, why did you cancel Wheel of Time? You know, like, and we had this big joke about it, and he was so lovely. But the nicest thing he said, because Becky and Lada had mentioned that I basically have started to go to theatre because of seeing Wheel of Time actors. I've seen 13 plays in just coming up on 3 years. And I've actually seen 14 because I did go to the theatre once that wasn't Wheel of Time. But otherwise I wouldn't have gone to the theatre, basically. So, and he was like, wow, that's amazing. He decided to tell us then that he loved hearing the stories of everyone on the show who had done or was doing theatre. He loved hearing stories and hearing about their experiences doing it. But he decided to go try and do theatre. And he's not theatre trained. He went to TV acting school. He didn't go to theatre school. He went to TV school.
That's
so,
cool.
like, literally never done it. Didn't, hadn't trained for it pre-acting or anything like that. And this is his very first play he's ever done. So.
Wow. And
it ends on Saturday this week. And I would go and see it. I was planning to go back and see it on Saturday because the tickets aren't that expensive. But I'm live streaming on Saturday when the play's on. So I'm going to go see it tomorrow night instead. So catch the second to last show. Yeah. So, but fun thing I wanted to mention about that as well, as I noticed today, I'm not the only one, or we're not the only ones who have been. Earlier today, Donal, if you can see just there, went to visit Marcus. So, yeah. He's so happy. He literally had a smile huge on his face. So he had a lot of fun.
Cute.
Yeah. So, and I think that's about it. We'll change the music.
Yeah, that was the news.
That was the news.
I mean, of course, the things are still happening. The things are still happening. The Fashion and Fantasy is still happening, and WoTober's
that begins next week.
But the Wata Holiday is coming up, and What Idol is Holiday Edition's coming up. So all those things are still happening. So
yes, folks, Wata Holiday
fandom yourself,
is coming up in about a month. It's 4 weeks on Saturday. Starts at 7:30 Eastern. So don't forget that. And you can also still get your snack water calendars. The link is in the description. If you haven't got that already, we've got some hilarious pictures back already. That are so good. I don't know if they top Spud's Priyanka one.
Did you see that you've been requested to show off your fashion sense here, Spuds?
Oh, whoa.
Show off your shirt.
Oh, my shirt. I
yeah.
Guess. It's
nice.
My eel fin. What is your need? Band tour shirt.
It's so good.
It's an amazing shirt.
It's so good.
My kid took my drawing and made it into a concert t-shirt or whatever.
I love it.
So, it's amazing.
Fun. So,
normally at this stage, we'd probably hop over to the topic of what we were talking about.
We would.
And Spuds knows this because Spuds has been here before. And Spuds, what did you have to do when you first joined us here at Purple Rocks Hold?
I had to fear the spear.
Yeah.
Jesse, are you ready to face Fear the Spear?
Sure.
Do you have any idea what we're about to make you do?
Slightly on some of the things.
All right. We're going to ask you a range of questions to make sure that you are worthy of joining us here at Purple Rocks Hold. Okay. Now, without adding too much pressure, no one has ever failed. So don't own that toe and be the first one, okay?
You know, you totally ruin the bit if you start out by saying that. It's no longer like my intimidate. Like, what's the point of me having an intimidating face and threatening weapons at the screen?
I'm saying that, you know, there is a possibility you can fail.
Right? Oh, is that what you were saying?
I'm saying that you can fail. Like, so don't be that person. All right? Like, there's a long list behind you that have not been that person. So don't ruin the record now, you know? I'm adding pressure. No, it's not.
Adding pressure.
That was not convincing. Okay. Right. Well, we're going to kick it off with the one we ask everybody. Please tell us your name, society, and clan.
I'm Jessie. I am a wise one from the Tardad Aiel.
Nice.
Okay. All right. Okay. Well, that's a good start. But we need to get some other ones now. So we're going to spin out some random numbers and get some random questions. We're going to kick it off with number 9. Take it away, Mel. This is your question.
All right. As an Aiel blacksmith, which technique would you specialize in? Bending, tempering, quenching, or spreading?
Bending, so like hitting things with hammers.
I like the confidence in that answer.
I like hammering too. It's good. Yeah.
Now, Mel approves of the hammering. So,
Is it the hitting part that you like the most? Or is it
There's the hitting and also, shaping things into what you want them to be.
the hitting and the shaping? Good. I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
It's a fairly solid start.
Mhm.
All right. Next question. Wrong. I'm clicking on the wrong screen. Up to question 10. All right.
Ooh.
If you could make a Wheel of Time character your first sibling, who would it be? And I feel like we haven't asked this question in a very long time, if ever. Actually, now that I've said this, have we ever asked this
we've
question?
asked it. Yeah,
We have?
absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
but not very often though. Surely.
Avienda, she could help me stab things.
I feel like that's a very good start. Yeah, Mel approves. Okay. All
I
right.
don't have any of my knives or anything at my desk.
Well,
It's okay.
You can't have everything, I suppose. We're working through all the top number questions at the moment. So number 8.
If you could only dance the spears with one enemy, would you want it to be a Shadow Spawn or King Laman?
Well, I mean, King Laman was already taken down, so if he was back up again, then him. But otherwise, definitely Shadow Spawn. You can't kill the same guy twice.
I mean, have you seen Wheel of Time? Yeah, you can.
Well, that one seemingly stayed dead.
Okay.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah. It's not
I don't
bad.
think
Not
he
bad.
would have lasted very long if he had come back either.
No.
Okay. All right. And we're going down to the other end of the scale now. Jesse, if we were to take the 5th from your hold, what would you be the saddest to lose?
My computer and my camera.
Okay.
All
Okay.
right, making a note of that. Okay, cool. We may just making, we don't write down these notes.
Camera is.
Yes. Sorry, Mel. We'll get those classes for you at some point. Don't worry.
Yeah. Thank you.
Gotta do it where we can. All right. Now those are the standard.
Shadow
Thursday
use charter
questions.
school systems, FYI.
There we go.
Oh, and Luz just mentioned in the chat my dice. Yeah, I'd be pretty sad to lose those too.
Ah.
But I got a lot.
Yeah, so we couldn't take the 5th of your dice because you have too many. So
Too many.
Or,
There we go.
only taking the 5th, you probably couldn't take all of them.
Yeah.
Take all the one sized one, or like all the 20s.
We'll take
all the D20s.
All
We'll
the
just take-
D20s.
We'll take all the 5s. We'll just take all the 5. The side 5. Like we'll just take the side off all the dice that says 5.
There are
Am I doing that
5
right now?
sided
You're
dice.
not actually taking anything with you.
All right, what? That was just a curiosity question, right? Yeah, it's not. There's
Yeah.
no ulterior
No,
motive
ab-
in that
absolutely not,
at all.
absolutely not.
Anyway.
To the regular, onto the specific questions.
Yeah.
Mel, I'm going to put you up first. this will be explain the context of why we're asking this later, but we're just going to ask it for now.
Can you describe each member of the Emmonsfield Five by flavor of pie?
And remember, context of this will come later, unless you followed the Water Holiday stuff, folks.
Yeah.
Rand's probably cherry pie. He's pretty classic in a lot of ways, and the red hair.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Cherry pie, Rand.
Let's see.
No pressure. But people are watching.
I think Matt probably Grace called out like a bourbon pecan pie. That fits Matt.
Yeah.
Something with a lot of flavor.
And a little bit nuts.
Yeah.
A little bit nutty.
Yeah, a little bit nutty. Yeah, that works. Yeah.
It's good. That's good.
I like it. That's
All
a good
right.
shout.
Rand's cherry pie. Matt's bourbon pecan.
Go on.
If you're struggling, we can come back, but like.
Ooh, Noman Garden. Nynaeve is rhubarb. Yes.
Nynaeve is rhubarb.
Nynaeve is rhubarb pie.
Yeah.
Not even strawberry rhubarb, just rhubarb.
Just rhubarb.
Just rhubarb.
Some people
Yeah.
really like, some people really don't. Either way, a lot of flavor.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a lot to a rhubarb pie, and you either love it or So okay, yeah, that's a
And I'm
good shout.
gonna go with blueberry for Egwene, and that's just because I love blueberries.
Dog is meat pie.
Emmonsfield 5.
No, maybe Parrot is the meat pie.
I'm gonna go with pumpkin pie for Perrin.
Yeah.
A little bit more hearty, a little more depth to it.
Yes. Very
I
dense.
like the alliteration as well.
Perhaps
Pumpkin
Perrin will
pie.
partake in
Perrin
the
is-
pumpkin pie.
Perhaps Perrin will partake in the pumpkin pie. Yes,
Yeah.
I like that. All right.
You could give him apple pie. Ha.
All right. Next question. Jesse, you live in a very special place. If we could gateway to one place there, where should we meet you?
Probably somewhere near Valdez.
Why is that?
It's real pretty, and it takes a long time to drive there from anywhere.
Okay. So we're saving a lot of driving time, and it's extremely pretty. Sounds like a good reason to me.
Good place for a gateway.
Yep. Let's like to slice someone in two in that process as well, so it's always good.
Yeah.
Unless it's lemon, then you can slice him in two. It's fine.
There's not a lot of people there to slice in half.
Excellent.
It's mostly just middle of nowhere harbor.
And then we're saving them for stabbing instead, Mel. That's what Jesse's saying.
She just said the word harbor.
Oh. We'll move on to another question. Mel, in the list, do you want the next question or do you want the last question?
I don't care.
You don't care? Okay. Here's your next question. Go, Mel.
All right. What first attracted you to photography?
I used to go over to a friend of the family's house, and he was the official photographer for the Iditarod trail race. And so he got me into it.
That's awesome. Did he take you along with him to photograph Iditarod?
No, not. I didn't do a lot of helicopter rides as a child. But I played at his house and with his train set.
I love a good train set.
Yeah.
Fair?
That's really cool.
That's very, very cool. The reason we asked that, folks, is Jessie is one of the volunteer photographers at WoTober. So if you're not already aware.
She takes amazing pictures.
Yeah, she does take amazing pictures. So I'm always excited to see them. So, and last but not least, and this one relates to what Jesse does for a job. Jesse, what's the best rock?
See, this is a hard choice because there's lots of really, really good rocks out there.
Let's just say there's a wrong answer to this question, and there might be a right answer to this question. Just saying.
No, I think let's not try to influence the geologist. Let's not force her hand.
But see, when I see best rock, I think type, not formation, and I think you could make a really, really epic butt rock out of greenstone.
Okay.
Why
Because
that?
It's one of the densest rocks in existence.
Ooh. I do like dense butts.
Dense. It sounds like a dense butt would be good for quenching. So
Yeah. Yeah, it would make the steel even harder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, all right, maybe a slightly easier question then. What's your favorite rock, Jesse? Do you have a favorite rock?
My favorite rock is greenstone, which is why I think you could make a pretty epic butt rock out of it.
Okay.
That's the density and the fact that it's green and has really, really pretty quartz veins in it.
Nice. I mean, green's also my favorite color, so yeah,
Because it's
I'm
the
liking it.
best. It's the best color.
All right, you've just passed Fear the Spear. Congratulations.
No vote, no anything. It's just your
No, just that last
I guess
qualifier there.
I don't even get to weigh in anymore. It's fine.
No, Mel, what do you think?
No, that was really cool getting to know you, Jesse. Thank you.
It was, yes. So, congratulations. You have passed Fear the Spear.
Yay!
Yay!
I've had YouTube does not like the word butt rock tonight. I've had to unmoderate every time anyone says it.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had to
real stupid.
release three comments
Release
from
three
the
butt
jail.
rocks.
Butt rock jail.
Maybe I have to go in and put that maybe there's an approved word section that I can
Maybe
add.
you just need to put a butt rock on the screen so that YouTube knows that butt rock is sanctioned here.
I mean, that's very.
Maybe.
Yeah, I could do that.
Butt rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So short. There we go. Yeah.
There we go. The longer butt rock.
There we go.
Butt rock.
I really think that would look good green and slightly crystally.
Well, that sounds like a poll for the audience.
I'm just wondering if our butt rock examples would be as enjoyable if they were slightly malnourished and sickened and zombified or not. I'm just asking. I'm just wondering. I mean, Jessie clearly has her opinion. She has stated, but I'm just wondering if the rest of the world.
Greenstone isn't pale. It's like a super, super dark, super dark greeny gray.
Okay. Dark and creamy, I can get behind.
Dark and creamy.
like this.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. All right. But congrats, you passed Fear the Spear. We've done the butt rock. We've approved a dozen messages in chat.
You've done the butt rock.
You've done the butt rock, yes. So yeah. YouTube is extra sensory tonight. Yeah, let's put some naked ass on the screen.
Yeah. For the record, I also had to uncenter that comment too.
It's amazing how it never tells me these things. I've got the YouTube studio open and never says please approve message. So clearly it's just like, yeah, that guy's useless. He's not going to pay attention. We'll tell the one who looks, and that's Malcolm. So
can you make yourself a moderator?
I am a moderator. I own the channel.
I know,
so.
but maybe your permissions are different than moderator position. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay.
It decided you shouldn't be responsible for these things.
Maybe.
It's probably a good point.
I mean, I can moderate things like, let me
Just smile and wave, Rob. Just smile and wave.
What
Okay.
if I write Butt Rock? Can I write it?
Yeah, you're a mod. You can write whatever you like.
Sweet.
Like you can't put links in, but mods can. So yeah, you come up as a mod and I don't. So that's weird. Right. Yeah, but I can still delete that. So see, I can still remove that from the chat. Although weirdly enough, it doesn't get removed from StreamYard. We're having a total silence.
Oh, I was gonna say I see it.
And there it is. So,
Yeah. It's still there for me too.
So it stays in StreamYard, but it leaves the YouTube channel itself. Yeah, it's real
still in YouTube chat for me.
Yeah.
Did you just delete it for yourself so you don't have to see it?
Well, just deletes on there. But I reckon I don't know. It doesn't matter. We've digressed. We'll get back on track, people.
We're here to
Okay.
talk about art.
We are here to talk art.
Forms.
That's why we're here, people. Arty things. So we asked you earlier this week. Tomorrow, as in yesterday, we asked you. Tomorrow we'll be celebrating all of this year's mind-blowing WoTober creations. Post here what some of your favorite were, as well as why, and maybe we'll share them live on the show tomorrow. Bonus, you should tag the post. And we started to get a few. So should we just run through or?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we want to kick it off first with our own Amis Fast Rider, who couldn't be here this week. She's off fast riding doing some stuff. But she's tagged Joe from Twatcast. This is his day 6 Veil. And she loves Joe's use of color. This one brings back good memories of Tenchico for Amis. So look at that. That's amazing.
I love Joe's style.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that he shades stuff is really cool. It's super fun.
Yes,
I
I
don't
agree.
even.
Puts so much detail in his pin work. He's good at the hatching and shading with his pin.
Yeah.
And then he pulls off just proportions and just naturally. I've watched him draw live, and I always do it like a rough draw first. He just goes in and does it.
Yeah, he's kind of like fearless, and yeah, it's crazy. I have a couple of his pieces of art, and speaking of things that were done live, like I have this piece with the trolley.
Yes. Yep.
The Trollic and the Christmas flag.
Oh God, was that
a
two years ago he did that?
collaboration. Yeah, with like Tree.
With Tree, yeah.
Right,
And Tree
yes.
did that. But yeah, they just came out of nowhere and just rocked that thing. It's pretty great.
Indeed.
Cool. Yeah, that's really cool. I love how like the veils work and all the shading is still underneath all of that somehow. And I'm sure it's digital.
It's a digital layer.
That makes that work so well, but it's really cool how it's all integrated together.
Yeah. It's very, very cool. Amis also shared us one by Spuds. So this is from day 28, Pretty. Spuds, you had difficulty finding something from Pretty, didn't you?
For
So
a while.
tell us about this.
Tell us. I don't know. Like you said, it was hard. One of the hardest things is you go into the month and you see all these prompts, and I barely get to pre-draw, pre-do anything. So it's the idea that stumps you. And so just for the longest time, it's like Pretty. What's Pretty? And I can't remember who it was. I want to fault maybe Alt Takes Alex. Maybe it wasn't. Somebody suggested Aerith, and so I thought that was. I mean that fit. I mean the chapter has Loyal pining and Matt Yet's like yeah she's pretty, she's very, very pretty.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we needed an Aerith anyway in Watt fandom art.
Yeah.
It's true. And you like to put in I don't know if I didn't point out previously, but like Joe put the prompts like written along the side of the characters. You like to hide it. You like to hide it in your drawings, don't you, Spuds?
I had the word and something else in the drawings.
Yes. Did Pretty make it into this one?
I think it's on the belt, I believe.
On the belt. Okay, here. All right, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to zoom in on. No, I'm not. So, okay. Well, I'll try to get that up later. But yeah, it's a cute one. Folks, if you know what Spuds hides in the drawing, put in chat where it is, what it is, and where it is in this particular drawing. And Mel, do you know what Spuds hides in his drawings?
I mean, are they really hidden? Like
No, they're not hidden.
Occasionally.
Occasionally they're quite hidden. Sometimes they're very obvious. So
It's pretty sneaky in that one.
sometimes
Yeah.
they are more difficult, even for a seasoned scout. They are more difficult to find sometimes.
yes, they are. This is true.
But there's Spud rocks in all of the Spuds art, which is
There
so
are.
fun. Makes little Easter eggs for us to find while we're enjoying the art, which is cool. Because what I love about you doing that, Spuds, is that it actually like makes us look deeper into the drawing, you know, because we don't just like get to look at it and be like, oh, I love it, that's great, and then like.
Except for the one drawing, you're gonna have to look very hard for that on the one.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
I actually have one from a couple of years ago. This is the guys, if you want an example of this, folks, the guys meditating or trying to meditate in season 2. Okay. But there is an example of how small and unnoticeable butt rock can be.
Yeah.
Just like
You also own the first butt rock. I have that. You have the Perrin walking with Hopper.
I do have that one. That's the very. Oh,
I drew that, and everybody got excited about the butt rock, and that's what inspired me to start putting.
you know what?
in
Actually, Mel vamp for a second because it's in the next room. I'm going to grab it. I did not realize that was the first appearance of butt rock.
That was the very first time I ever did that.
Well, I happen to have just yesterday acquired my own Spuds original. It's this one. And it's utterly delightful. Look at all this water, Jesse. It's the kind of water that you like, right? This kind.
The kind of water that I like. I like all kinds of water pretty much.
Oh.
But I have special training for dealing with that kind of water.
Oh. Yeah. Clearly, this is what me and my spear sisters look like when we encounter this kind of water.
And I have special training to save you after you fall in.
Yeah. But no, see, we're doing a good job. We're stabbing the water, you know, to make sure that we let it know.
It knows.
Let it know that it's not allowed to do that to us. Yeah.
So there is the first appearance of butt rock.
Oh, I love it. So
Now,
good.
I asked for this just because Perrin's my favorite character, and I just love this drawing so much. But the fact that it's also the first appearance of butt rock, I'm just like, that's amazing. Maybe I should take this with me to the theater tomorrow night and show Marcus.
You should.
And then maybe he even get him to sign it. Oh my god!
There you go.
That would be awesome. That would be super fun.
I'm gonna go do that now. And that is coming with me to the theater tomorrow.
So Mel, yours was created on a Thursday, and it was the night that you guys were, you had Laura on for costumes.
Oh, that was such a great show.
I was painting that while listening to you guys.
That's so cool.
And I was out the room grabbing the drawing, but did Mel mention that was the anniversary present? Dwayne. Oh, so tell her how you got that drawing. Tell us how you got that drawing.
Me? Or
Yeah.
him?
No,
Yeah. Doyne and my anniversary is this weekend, actually. And
Happy anniversary!
Thank you. And yeah, he saw that drawing, and he just like reached out to Spuds and was like, I need it for her. I need it. And and Spuds very generously parted with it so I can have it in my house. There's a perfectly good piece of wall right there that needs some
needs a splash of color.
Needs some more art on it. Because the art collection doesn't always get full view, but there's a fair amount.
Yeah,
Needs more.
it's perfect. It's wonderful. So love that.
Yeah. I'm real excited to hang it up.
All right, carrying on with artwork, we have, let me put that back on screen. Next up, Amis got very busy because Amis couldn't be here. She wanted to share lots for us. But she appreciates in this one Land Sidori and the Gateway Indians Wave Goodbye. This is from, let me make sure I say this right. Well, mine is DNI. There's no point reading it. Mine is DNI. And this one, what was the prompt for this one? They haven't put, have they? Am I going crazy? Doesn't say the prompt there, does it? Or was one of the prompts Gateway, perhaps?
No. Let's see.
It was from 8 days ago.
I mean, I love the use of color in the sky here, and the detail is great.
The Gateway is really cool.
Oh, the shadows going, like the light sources are like different directions as well because of the gateway and because of the light of where they are. So, yeah.
No, you're gonna make me look.
Are you looking?
What are the prompts?
We were waiting for you to look. Yeah,
I just don't remember.
I feel like, I mean, one of the things that I'm not like an artist by any means, but I cannot draw a horse that looks like a horse to save my life. And
I know, right?
Looking horse.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great looking Mandarb.
It's probably love.
Love. Aww.
That's true.
Oh.
Because I think that's what they say in their caption, right?
Well, now I'm crying again.
Oh.
A coloring pencil's drawing of land in the borderlands, looking at Nynaeve as she's about to step in the gateway back to Tyr. So, good job there, miners.
Yeah, sometimes love means accepting the other's hard choices to an extent.
Yeah, to an extent.
So good.
Yeah, I love that.
Awesome.
And we've had like a few different mediums now as well. So we've had ink drawing. This is
Watercolor.
this
Looks
is
like watercolor.
Yeah, and now we've had colored pencils, and now
we have some Jessie.
Now we have some Jessie. We have
Yay.
a recipe. This is from day 4, which is
Almonds
voice.
took forever to draw.
Yeah, so tell us, because this is not just like a recipe, but this is a drawing as well.
Yeah, digital drawing. Those almonds took forever.
Amazing. I can't. They look real. Like I can't believe you drew those.
Okay.
Honestly, folks, like this is incredible.
So have you tried all of these recipes yourself?
So the full list, I haven't tried all of them. I think I've tried all of the ones that I actually did the drawings about so far.
Nice.
But like that recipe is one of my favorite like dessert style drinks.
Yeah.
Especially around Christmas time.
Yeah. It's heavy cream, milk, sugar, amaretto, and calf.
You can't go wrong
Coffee.
with that.
I mean that sounds pretty awesome. Yeah. That sounds like a very good holiday, like a cold drink for the season. Keep it going. It's very yummy, as Jay has put in chat. So
after WoTober was over, we're waiting for the cookbook to come out.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of challenged myself. I made a joke somewhere, and I was like, actually, I'm going to follow through with this. And I meant to tell you that I said this and was going to do this, and I have not. So I'm going to tell you now live on the stream, Jesse. I've decided that I am going to try and make all of the recipes you posted for WoTober.
Oh, so that means I need to make sure I get more out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
absolutely.
Sure. Hey, feedback is greatly appreciated because all of these are just screenshots of the Critta files.
She has lots of recipes, Rob. You should see her spreadsheets.
So what I mean,
out there will drool over her spreadsheets.
Mel is salivating now because she loves a good spreadsheet. Yeah.
What? The scientist has spreadsheets?
One of the cooler things she has is she has all the nations all mapped out, and she has color themes for all of them. So she has colors basing all the nations in the WoT world.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's it. I'm moving to the cold end of America and setting up a cooking channel with Jesse. There we go.
There you go.
Make food and make drinks and
I love
talk
it.
about spreadsheets and yeah, exactly. Noma Garden. Exactly. You had me at spreadsheets.
So I'm curious, how did you go about deciding like which recipe went best with which prompt?
So I have all the recipes, but almost none of them are actually named with the Wheel of Time theme names.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went through with the prompts and was like, okay, it seems like it should go with this one of the nationalities. And then was like, okay, what one can I make fit this prompt?
Got
Okay.
it.
Some of them,
And-
it was a lot more obvious than others.
Got it.
Yeah,
That
and
one was
then
pretty clear.
they're not all drinks, are they? Some of them are food items. Let me
Yeah,
just
only a
move to
couple
page.
are drinks. I did
Yeah.
a lot of bread ones.
That's
Got
fine.
a lot of bread
not-
to bake, Rob.
Not
A lot of
bad.
bread.
That I mean, have you looked at me? I love bread. So, like for example, here's an Age of Legends apple pie. That was for Legend for day 13. You know, I saw you making this one, Jesse. Now this one's fun. So this one looks like just a list of different things depending on your Aja, you know, or you pick like one or two of everything and you get the whole 9 yards. But tell us about the background on this one, Jesse.
The background, it's mixtures of all of the different colors from different Ajas woven together and then faded. It took a little bit to draw those.
Yeah, you were there for such a long time weaving every color together from the 7 ashes. So
It's really
I was
cool.
highly impressed. So
Yeah, it's even got like the green stripes. There's 6 different green stripes, all different colors, and
Wow.
each of them has 6 different shades.
Labor of love.
very much a labor of love. So and it just I was very impressed. So
Still took less time than those almonds.
bloody almonds. I feel like you should have just purchased almonds and got your big fancy camera out, and then you could have like superimposed it on the shot, you know, like use like a background removal tool or something. you know?
Yeah.
Same if you don't draw it, though.
But if you take a really good photograph, that's still a piece of art.
No,
Yeah.
Jay, Black Aja's not on there. The recipes from the tower portion of the cookbook, and they would never acknowledge that would be in
They're
there.
in there. You just don't know they're in there.
There's like a super secret
They-
bonus
they
pages
might
at the
be-
back.
There might secretly be hidden some blackish things inside the other Aja ones as some of the recipes,
I
some of
looked.
the items.
Like for the yellow Aja, just let your bananas get really.
Did you
really
not
ripe.
see that there's kiwi? I mean, come on.
Yeah,
Black
there's
seeds,
like
yeah.
black seeds and stuff.
Yeah.
There's options, Jay. Don't worry. I looked. I questioned it. As well.
There's
Yeah.
options to get, your
Yeah.
sneaky blacks in there.
A lot of people are asking this question now, like but then like Noma Garden saying most seeds are black. The black Asher items are on the back.
They're the secret menu.
The secret menu, yeah. So amazing. All right. These all come from these. Oh no, there we go. We got some others coming in. It wasn't me the only one who posted, but no.
No.
But this is a newcomer for this year. So I am going to absolutely butcher his name. I do apologize. No, I'm not even going to try that. There it is, folks.
How about takoyaki?
There we go. Thank you, Mel. See, this is why I could never be, a commentator at the Olympics or something, because I would butcher 3/4 of the names that come on screen, and I would feel very, very bad about that. So,
No, I mean, they get pronunciation guides so they can do it correctly.
well, I would probably still get it wrong. Anyway, this is for day 6 Vale, and this is,
Nice.
I mean, look at that stare. So, it is.
I love the just tiny bit of red hair peeking out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just in the,
Just like a little itty bitty bit of it. It's really great.
the eyeliner is very fierce.
It's good. It's good. A smoky eye. Par for the
Smoky
course.
eyes. There you go.
Smoky eye IEL is our theme.
We do like the smoky eye. So
That's really good.
so yeah. So that's a new one this year. So welcome to the party. I'm gonna hit that button.
Does it remind you of anyone?
I mean, I'm getting Bane vibes.
I'm getting
Raga?
Bane vibes too.
Mhm.
Yeah, Raga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Bane.
So
It's cool.
it's very,
I
very
love
cool.
it. I love it.
Oh, I love this. Out of their contributions, it was their favorite.
Aww.
So absolutely perfect. All right. This is Spuds is sharing this one. This is another one from Joe. This was for the Thursday Pact. And this is obviously more show related than book related, which, still a lot of love for. I love the way the color pops on this with their hair.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Such good detail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love the just use of the hatching to do shading.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I haven't actually seen him do shading. I've seen him do drawing, but never shading. And it's like some parts of like just their clothing is like I'll do a little bit this way, and then I change, do some that way, and then some this way, and it's like rather than just like the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
there's like different angles and things, and it's just very, very impressed. If you don't follow Joe for his artwork, folks, you should be. So, and then
Another Jesse Bree.
another Jesse Bree. So this is China. There's no recipe with this one though.
There's no recipes, so each of the different groups has a cover page for that portion of it.
Here's me just thinking, well, they all died at the Battle of Faldara, so like, you don't need a recipe because there's no one there.
There's no one left to cook. They
There's
all
no
got
one left to
burned
cook.
out.
Yep.
Oh no, there's quite a few Shinar recipes.
I'm very glad to hear that.
This is so cool.
It's very, very. I love the fact it's not a blue sky. I don't know why, but the green against all those browns,
So
it just really.
That's the color of the Shinar flag. Is that aqua color that's at the top there.
Oh, okay.
That's cool.
I did not realize that.
Layers upon layers.
I know this because I've seen the charts.
The charts, the famous charts.
The chart of nations.
I do love the way that your thing is just like arched, like.
You're like, I have the inside info.
Yes.
Really
but
cool.
no, like even if it wasn't the flag color, like it just pops against those browns so well without taking away all the focus. Like it just,
Got such good contrast.
Mhm.
Playing, popping your fortress in the front and your backgrounds. set in
Yeah, I love the mottled sand in the front. It's
Yeah.
really cool.
it's very, very like. If this was in a cookbook, I would be like, yes, this is a page I want to focus
Do you guys
on.
ever wonder, like, do you ever like look at that scene? Because there in the show, it almost seemed like most of episode 8, right? Not quite finished. Do you guys ever like try and imagine what it would have looked like if they had been able to like flesh that whole thing out a little bit more?
Have an actual army there and things of that nature.
Well,
think?
not
Like,
just
the
that, but
battle?
also like the like Faldara and the look of it and all of that, the external view of Faldara just seemed not quite ready for prime time when it was shown.
Oh, you
I'm
mean
just
like
gonna-
a bit more time with the effects and things of that nature?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I guess I just wonder like what it would look like if they had been able to, what they envisioned it to look like. Because I've seen a lot of the concept art, but I don't think I've seen that concept art.
No, I don't think I have either. Now you've mentioned that, so that'd be really
And
interesting.
so much of the concept art was so detailed, and they really replicated it really well where they could. But that one
Yeah.
seemed just kind of barren.
It's very, very true. So, I love that it's a cookpot, Trolloc cookpot cookbook discussion in the chat, and then Jesse's popping in there. The Blight does have a section in the cookbook, so
Of course they do.
Worms, sticks.
tomorrow candies,
Yeah. Things that bite back.
Perfect. Now the next person on the list, yes, this was brought. Spud brought this up, but we did mention them earlier. So if we hadn't found one on the list, I would have brought them up anyway. But this is Uno, one of the organizers of WoTober, along with Zuko and Zukon. See, I did it, Zukon. Yeah, this is for day 3. Okay, just a quick sketch. This would be Tigraine/Shail. And is that going to enlarge, or is it just I'm pushing the wrong button? That's fine. Come on. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. So, Cat just casually doing that. It's just
a quick sketch.
Yeah, just a
Just a quick.
black and white pencil sketch.
That's so cool.
Amazing. So, I do love their artwork. I do have I have a piece of their artwork actually on the wall here, right behind me.
Mm-hmm.
Same. So that's from
also Tigraine.
Also Tigraine, yes. So this is they're back again. Spud's bringing them in. Love this. This is from day 12, Damani. So.
Wow.
Say the name again for me, Mel, because I'm terrible.
Takoyaki.
Thank you. That just is a soundbite. But yeah, there's something about the shading around the hands here that's just I mean the shading's great, full stop, but like around the hands there, it's just I love it.
Metal looking like metal's hard too sometimes.
Yeah. So, that's beautifully done.
Is it? Do you think the metal's meant to be reflecting something?
Not on purpose. It's just I think the shine's making it look like it is metal.
Yeah.
It's something cold and steely against her neck that she's reaching at.
Yeah. And the makeup streaking. Oh
yeah. Something visceral about that, right?
I love that they described it as dried tears running down her cheek.
Mixed with coal. Yeah.
Mixed with coal, yeah. So.
Ugh.
Absolutely amazing.
I love this badger. This badger's awesome.
Well, back to Miners again. He's done 2 innocent boys playing pranks in their safe village. Something that can last only in the memories.
Innocent pranks.
Yes.
Poor tortured badger.
Yeah, let me tell you, if you hold a badger like this, folks, you are going to be losing a lot of your body parts. Those claws are not under-exaggerated, okay? Nor are those teeth, all right?
Yeah,
Badgers,
don't try and do that.
don't try and do that, folks, okay? Do not try that at home with your local badger, because you'll be severely mauled.
Who would
if you
win?
can pick the badger up, because the badger's big. Like, the badger's winning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the badger's winning.
No, I'm like, but like a badger or like a river.
Well, I don't understand the question.
Who would win?
If a badger fought a river?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's find out if badgers can swim. Depends on the river.
Does it? They're all made of water. So.
But yeah, badgers are like when you see a moose for the first time, you're like, why is that thing 9 feet tall? You know? You're like, badgers, they're not that big. And badgers are like, they're larger than large dogs sometimes. You know, it's ridiculous how big badgers.
So that's a small badger.
That's a very small badger they've got there.
Baby badger.
It's a baby badger.
That's probably a tween badger. You know, it's probably
Tweener.
like it's an adolescent badger. That's probably so it makes it worse. Yeah, child trauma here, folks. So
Aw, free the
But-
badger.
it's a free badger. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. Very, 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 very like look, Rand's got rips in his jacket. Okay, like it's a legit drawing in my book. So
They have so much stuff.
a lot of toe, but great drawing, a lot of fun. So
Yeah.
and this next one, Cambrian Mammal joined in. So this is Vale was a popular one people were voting for. But I love this one. Almost feels like it's like could be. It's like the border makes me think it's like a postage stamp or something. And I would be down.
That was
for having-
Cambrian Mammals thing. They were doing.
Oh, is that what they said?
They were doing
Chapter type
chapter
icons.
icons.
Oh,
they were
chapter
trying to make
icons.
Chapter icons the whole
Oh.
time.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
so cool.
So each piece was a new chapter icon concept. Pretty
Brilliant.
cool. I love it. I love the eyebrows. I don't know what it is about them. They're just so aggressive.
Mhm.
I'm a sucker for eyes.
They're
Yeah,
really great. That's
that
cool.
is amazing drawing. I just hit chat for some reason. We've got Frenzy in chat yelling snake for some reason. I love that, you know. Why didn't the armies ever try riding badgers into combat instead of horses? Were terrifying. They're not as big as horses, okay, people. Like that's a little different. That's
Maybe a child army, an army of
Yeah,
children
like,
riding badgers.
you could send hobbits into battle
We
on
get
badgers. That would work,
Oliver,
you know.
Oliver and his band.
Exactly.
Oh, that would be
Oliver is bad, yeah.
perfect, actually.
Yes, and here we go. We've got Zukan on this as well. So here's a silly illustration of an Ogier performing with the voice, as it is sometimes called in some places. And this is again another beautiful drawing. This is a digital drawing, folks, that the Zukan did there. I love all the leaves around it, and just that feels like a deep note that Ogier is singing there for some
Mhm.
reason.
Thrumming.
Okay.
Thrumming. It's just crazy how, we have artists who are using such like intense pen work and hatching and shading and that sort of stuff, and then this like more minimalist design is capturing such a like strong expression on the face too, which is just, I'm just enamored with how that can happen with just such a small amount of lines.
Yeah.
That's
So-
really cool.
I'm giving a shout out to the badger riding conversation that seems to have carried on in chat. But there is love for Zukan here, folks. Zukan is the other organizer of WoTober alongside.
Really
Una. So yeah, very, very cool. I'm glad we got that in. So and then so we had, like, everyone does something different, it feels like. We have a lot of changes. We have digital drawing, pencil drawing, watercolors, recipes. Madlands Shogun, which is a wonderful person who lives in Japan. His name is Alex. He came and joined us at MalkieriCon just this past late August. He wrote, the word is eluding me right now. Haikus. So here's his haiku for memory. But yeah, he did this almost every single day, I believe. I don't think I saw one that was missed.
Yeah, I think he did every day.
Yeah, he managed every single day. Yeah, wrote a haiku, which is no small feat. Like, haikus are pretty structured in how you put them together, and then you've got to make that niche into Wheel of Time. Like, it's quite a challenge, and I'm impressed that he managed it. So this one is for memory. I'm not going to try and read it because I'm not going to do it justice. So, but Mel, you'd be welcome to try if you wanted to.
I'm just entertained by it. What I'm wondering though is, are the emojis inclusive in the meteor? of the haiku? I mean, they're
That's
not
a
clear.
that's a
That
good
gray
question.
eyes and I is 5. So yeah.
Let's
that gray-
say are the emojis part of the, and how do I spell meter in terms of this one? Because I don't know.
Just METER is fine.
METER. Okay. Because to me that's a measurement here in the UK. There we go. But yeah,
I love
that's
it. It's
another
real
great post.
dumb.
So, and he did, you know, I love Rufus just comment. I didn't catch that bit. This just made me laugh so hard. It basically describes any time I try to remember a character's name. Leigh-A. Nice. Yeah. Oh, so it is how it's a measurement. It's how you write it for the measurement in poetry as well. Okay. Thank you for that, Noah Gunn. I appreciate that. So, Patrick Lightbody threw this out here. It's pretty artistic. I don't know. Is this? I don't think this is specifically for WoTober though. But
No,
Patrick,
it
give
is. Yeah.
Is it?
So not sure if this counts, but A, it's pretty artistic for me. And B,
Oh.
it basically took all of October. And C, I mainly made it this big so I'd have a cool room to Zoom with Watt people in.
Oh, I missed the second bit. I thought like Patrick found this.
No,
and
no,
was
he
like,
made
this is
Patrick
making
does all sorts
oh.
of amazing like woodworking and that sort of stuff. So this is another
Oh.
Patrick creation.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Pretty awesome.
All right, Jesse's got competition now, so you know,
House
that's
art.
awesome. Yeah, house art. Jesse's got the food house. Yeah, so
Construction art.
this counts. This counts. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love
We'll
that.
take it.
We'll take it.
I love
We'll
it.
Take it.
Love it. Love how like you can interpret it any way you want.
Absolutely. So, and these continue on and on, folks. We've got another one here from Cambrian Mammal. This one is to money. I love this one's got like a little double going on because you've got like the collar thing here as well, and the waves for the Shanshan. So it's like crossing the ocean. That's a very cool chapter
I
icon.
dream of actually doing your job.
Yeah.
Lyle when shipless.
Yeah.
And then go on from ZooCon. So day 10 was Torm, and this one,
Whoa.
I know, right? This the stealthy hunting sort of vibe you're getting here, like.
That's terrifying.
Honestly, like if they continued or even if they animated the show or something, like who would get a rejig, I don't know, someone, if Torm become a thing, like if it get put on a show or a movie or an animated version anywhere, if they don't base it off of this drawing, they're stupid, because that is so scary and creepy. And when I read them in the book, I'm like gray leathery frog type creatures. Now they just seem amusing to me all the time, you know.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, they were artistically depicted in the show on the ships and stuff.
That's
like
true.
The prows of the ships, but yeah, a real one would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Maybe they also could not figure out how to make them non-comical.
Non-comical. That's very, very possible. Here we are with Spuds doing Arrow. The butt rock is very obvious in this one. But Arrow,
what's she shooting at?
Yeah,
Shooting
right?
over.
Something off screen.
someone trying to steal the butt rock. So
yeah,
Protecting the
good
butt
job.
rock.
Good job.
and if you hadn't noticed, it took me a hot second myself when I first saw this. Arrow is down here in the grass, folks. So you know how we said that Spuds likes to hide the prompt in the drawing? It's just there. So
which one? How did you decide which ones you wanted to like watercolor and which ones you just wanted to?
It was decided after I roughed it out and said, what should I do in the next hour? It was a lot just visceral. Just like, this one needs color, or this one would look cool if it was more monotone with a color pop. or this would look, I don't know, just kind of try to go with the feel of it. But some of them I planned out. I have different stages. Sometimes I know in my head exactly the picture and what I want. And sometimes I don't quite get it in my head and I have to sketch it a time or two first. So when I know more of what I want, then I can plan it better and I know what I'm going to use. But like Arrow, I think that was a day of decision. I didn't know I was going to draw it that way. So
Cool.
I knew it was going to be a Brigida, but I didn't know how.
And all of yours are digital, right, Jesse?
Yes.
So how many more do you want to make?
How many more? Well, the total book is about 500 pages. So
there are multiple editions.
So a few.
yeah,
a few.
it's a few.
I love it. Are you gonna wait until next WoTober to do the next batch? Or you're gonna work on it a little bit more?
I'm hoping to continue to work on it as time goes on.
Love it.
Well, don't drop too many at the time because I'm already 32 behind. Wait, did you do a bonus? Did you do a bonus one, Jesse? I didn't actually see the end. Did you do a bonus one?
So I actually only did 15 of them.
15. Okay, right. So I'm already 15 behind making all of these things. So don't go dropping 15 every month because I can't make 15 cooking videos a month. Like, I got a job.
Yeah. Well,
I thought you were a chef or something.
more time on ones, not during it, and then it's not a problem if I end up spending 5 hours on a single rose or things like that.
I try the digital and it takes me forever to do. That's why you don't see any of mine digitally up here. So respect for the time that it takes to craft it.
But I'm sure there are digital folks out there who'd be like, hey, it would take me twice as long to do it in pencil or watercolors or anything else as it does digital. So it goes both ways, Spuds, I'm sure.
I'm sure too, yeah.
If I did things with acrylic painting, it would go faster, but that's because you're working on a timer for the paint drying.
That's true.
Quicker.
If you go faster, your background's not blending anything anymore.
That's the same with those ink washes that like the one that Mel has, that the ink dries real fast. But if you do watercolor, you can just let it sit there for a while and go back on it.
That's interesting.
Those are all just colored inks.
When it comes to Spud's artwork, I actually only have pencil drawings.
But you're just showing watercolors tonight, so.
Yeah, because that's what everyone picked. But I only actually have the pencil drawings. But speaking of Spud's drawings and pencils, this one I have. So we mentioned earlier that What a Holiday is coming up, folks. So watch out for those announcements coming out very, very soon about for stream links and things like that and who's going to be on. But one of the fun things, this is from What a Holiday Idol last year or something, was it? You did it for the What Idol?
I just did it. That wasn't the. I did the other ones for that. This one I just did because of What a Holiday was coming up.
Okay. So this is we're gonna raffle this away this year, folks. But you could win yourself this.
That's amazing.
I'm pretty adamant there's a reason. There's a high chance that I'm gonna end up catching up with Guy next weekend when I'm in Prague for the costume exhibition. I will be taking my laptop, so I will have something safe and secure. I also have some hardback envelopes I can put this in as well. I will take this with me and show it to Guy, and to be like, we're going to raffle this off, just to see what he thinks about it, because I think he'll love that. So yes, there'll be a few things raffled off at What a Holiday. This is one of them, folks. So that's going to be amazing. And Spud's he's so generous. He loves to give his artwork away. So that's why I have.
Thank you. Can you scan that? I'd love just like a print of it. That's so cool.
I think I have scans of most everything. I was thinking of I maybe I'll make it available on a broader level.
Yeah.
I don't like selling my art. I have imposter syndrome, and that's not all of it, but whatever. But I'm thinking about trying to raise money for WotCon to have a sitting room where people can have a dispensary room where they can go do art projects, kind of just take themselves away from the convention. Something that Island We and I had talked about, and it'd be kind of a cool thing to have at a con. Kind of a So I was thinking about maybe doing some prints and just selling them for whatever people want to donate, like on a GoFundMe or something. So
That's
we'll
really
see.
cool. What a cool idea.
Yeah, I agree. So one of the other things, folks, that we're going to give away at What Holiday this year for folks to donate, I'm not exactly sure how we'll do this, but does everyone remember this poster that was handed out to folks who were lucky enough to attend the Wheel of Time premiere for season 3? They were all signed by Rosamund Pike. Well, I got a few special editions I got an extra signature on there. So folks, I'm going to be raffling off. This is only one of 3 in existence of this poster that actually has Sharon Gillam's signature on it as well. We gave one went up to the raffle charity auction at MalkieriCon, and one's going up at What Holiday. So you will get a chance to potentially win this as well. And there's only 3 of them in existence that have been signed by Rosamund and Sharon. And I got Sharon signed obviously because she made that outfit. So yeah. So
That's so
some
cool.
fun prizes coming up at What a Holiday, folks. So
I love
please
it.
make sure you
I
join
love
us for
it.
that. But yeah. Any other artsy things from What a Holiday anybody wants to wrap us up on?
Well, I mean, we've kind of alluded to it and talked about it, but Spuds, do you want to kind of give a plug for the art? The setting? Sorry. I was blanking
the setting?
on the word. Yeah, and like describe what it is and
I could do just a quick plug, and I don't post it on all Discords or all social media. It's hard to know where to put things, but when I did WoTober last year, it was kind of sad because the year before it was just like a month of intense stuff, and then just went away for the rest of the year. Ilon, we got together with me, talked about the setting and something that she wanted to get up and running. And I was like, yeah, I can do this. It would give me a good commitment to do my art and have a space and invite other crafty and art people into it. It's kind of grown from art people just to being that what I was kind of describing as the WotCon thing. It's a place just kind of where you can go chill out, be with Watt people, like-minded people, banter. Rob comes on Tuesday nights for him, or mornings. I don't know. It's like 2 a.m. or something.
I work overnights, folks.
Jesse comes. Yeah, Jesse comes on Saturdays. Just different people come doing different things, all sorts of. Sometimes Jesse's playing video games, and sometimes she's arting, and things like Sherbs. She comes and she didn't art before, but she's learned how to do this little crafty card making with
pretty. They're like
paper ribbons.
Yeah, ribbon card things. They're so cute.
So I got a lot of regulars. I got a lot of people who come in and out every once in a while. It's on Tuesday. I try and do it Tuesday nights and Saturday mornings. So if anybody is ever interested in coming by or hanging out, I like it that I'll text Alec comes every once in a while. One day he had a bad day and he's like, I don't want to end my day like this. And so he just came and chilled out with us and just kind of left feeling good. So art. If you want to art, Laura, who does her wonderful costume designs, she comes. She's pretty fanatical about coming, and she loves asking ideas. And people give her ideas. And I remember her first question was like, "How do I get my Egwene built not to slip?" And so everybody's just like pitching ideas, and that's just a great place to just feed off of each other and just kind of chill and hang out.
It certainly makes my nights at work much easier. In fact, every other night I do throughout the week, I'm just like, I kind of wish the setting was on tonight so I could, chat to nice people. Like Tuesdays are a highlight of my week now because I go and just hang out for a couple hours. And when our clocks changed, but America's didn't, I didn't remember the time change, and I turned up an hour late and only got an hour of setting that night, and I was really bummed as a result.
So anytime anybody wants to come by, if you guys need to know where that is posted, just it is on the Malkier Discord, or Rob's Discord, and Lights Work and a couple of others, but you can always ask, and I'll try and make it available for everybody.
Yeah, I don't recommend posting it on things like BlueSky and that, because it usually freaks Zoom out, because it can sense that you've done that and it's very public, and then it just sort of opens it up to anybody and everyone sharing it and getting in and stuff like that. So just
right.
Like late COVID, people did that a few times, and Zoom was like, oh, this caused some problems, and yeah, so that's just as a. But yeah, if you want it, folks, you want to join and hang out and like just do some form of crafts, or just be around other people that are having a nice, very relaxed time and being awesome to each other, then yeah, hit up the Discords and you'll find it, or ask us and we'll direct you. So yeah,
Love it.
Love it. All right, I'm going to wrap it up with two things. Firstly, there was a bonus prompt in WoTober, which was it wheel? Am I thinking?
Turning.
Sorry, turning. And Spuds is still working on his original idea, which is a GIF about it. I think you said you were going to go back and tweak it or do something to it.
I probably will go back at some point. I knew it was going to take me over half a day to fix it, and I didn't have the energy, and I was like, I don't want to end with something I feel subpar about.
So
he just redo.
You did a redo and just casually threw out this instead. And I'm just like, oh, that's your casual redo? But yeah, that's Spuds for you. And this is stunning. So yeah, I wanted to end the actual art discussion on that. So thank you for doing that, because that's glorious. Yeah, I know, right? That's your casual redo. Yeah, oh my God, dude.
And it's got Jesse's snowstorm as part of it.
Yes.
All together. Everything's happening.
This is very pathetic.
The snowstorm with the aurora above it somehow.
Yeah.
There we go. Absolutely.
It's basically an Alaska picture.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, thank you, Spuds and Jesse, for joining us, and Jesse for joining your first ever live stream. I hope you both had fun. I look forward to more arty stuff happening. Folks, this is not my only live stream this week. You need to come back and join, and hopefully you have gone and read book 2 of Michael Livingston's Seaborn series, because on Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. here in the UK, which is why I can't go see Marcus, because that's at 7:30. But I will be live with the Livingstons, and they are going to be doing the second Q&A with Dr. Michael Livingston about the second book in the trilogy, Iceborne. But that'll be live on YouTube on Saturday. The link will be posted out in multiple places. You'll be able to find it. So if you haven't read the book, you can go read the book and join later, because we'll be asking questions about it, and we don't want to spoil it if you haven't read it already. But along with me will be there, Sherbet Mango, Brian the Gleeman, and myself, and I don't know who else, apart from obviously Dr. Livingston himself. But yeah, we'll have some fun asking questions about the books. And I hope you'll join us there. So, but that's it from this week, and from WoTober 2025. Very successful WoTober. Ramen rattle for all the artists, whether that was drawing, creating recipes, writing haikus, building an external space to hang out and Zoom with friends, whatever you did. Kudos to you. It's a lot of work, whether you did all 32 prompts, or whether you did 15 or 10 or 5 or even just 1. All credit to you. Thank you for contributing to the creativity of this fandom. I love it. So, and that's it.
Well
so
said.
Yeah, we will see you next week, where I won't be here, but Leigh-A will be back, and I think Amisa's back next week, isn't she?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, where we have some special guests joining us for next week as well. So watch the announcements, because it'll come out there. But that's it. So as we like to say around here, until next time, may you always find love, water, and shade.
Bye.
Bye.
I hit the right outro. I was going to hit Daily Veil then for a second.
May you always find love, water, and shade.